Me again, Simon, with Rooting for the Planet, and this area is the base at the bottom of the old landfill site. Now the talk is the Friends of Parkwood Springs and the local council looking to work in partnership to put more, attract more biodiversity with ponds and big lakes. Now there's an area there now, I don't know if that's going to be suitable or if it does fill up down in the bottom there, but that's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to find out about that when I can and I'll let you know, because this is an old landfill site which has been capped off, covered in a big layer of clay, I believe. So yeah, in the previous video talking about green growth, and then I was going to go on to talk about teasels, not teasels, but I'm just showing you them, talking about degrowth. So where actually we don't base our welfare on growth, financial growth. We actually look at much more options for our communities to work outside of the moneyed economy. So voluntary work, unpaid carers, which happens anyway. Millions of people are on unpaid carers as it is. So that's part of the system. But actually I was going to go on to talk about the barter system where people work for each other without exchanging money. And that goes off all over the world and has been doing since the birth of humanity. So I've tried looking into that within the Sheffield area. There's interest in it, but it's not a well-used system, because people are caught up, aren't they, in the muddied economy just to survive, just to pay £1,000, £1,200 a month for rent. You know, that's all they spend the time doing, and then potentially they're just going to get exhausted, burnt out, and life that's not the life they want. Whereas if they had the options to be able to work for part of the week doing things where they didn't have to earn money but they were productive for their own life and the communities, i.e. growing food, working in childcare, helping out in local nurseries, helping out in community allotments and gardens, charity shops, all these areas, you know, recycling of clothing, all these areas that people generally do anyway when they retire, but younger people being able to get involved in that sort of work. And then that would throw a huge spanner into the works of how our moneyed economy works, how our stock market functions, and how we survive as a nation. It's much more radical. It's what you might call a dark green policy.